Hi, all. Welcome to ENG102 Introduction to Literature Summer Session. I'm Professor Tina Good. I am excited to be working with all of you on this very quick introduction to literature and storytelling course. I know that many of you are taking this course because it fulfills a gen ed requirement for your degree. And I know that many of you are taking it over the summer and as an online course because you look at it as the quickest way to fulfill this requirement. And I get that. That's fine. But I hope that as we go through the course, that you will find new values for literature and storytelling, and that as we explore the stories that I've curated for us for this summer session, that you will find new awareness, new understandings or more complex understandings and perhaps empathy, not only for ourselves, but for others who may have different experiences and different cultural contexts than our own. And I always say that I think that, there's something about storytelling that I think is innately human. Um, no matter how far back we go, no matter where we go on Earth, we can find this element of storytelling, whether it's through cave drawings, whether it's through oral stories, whether it's through written down stories, how on the computer, new ways of telling stories. It's something that we do as humans. It is the way that we communicate and connect our experiences with the world around us. I hope that you enjoy this course, and I'm hoping that the way that we look at literary analysis and the way that we write about it helps you develop an appreciation a bit more. As you know, this is a fully online course. That is to say that my videos and PowerPoints and all of the coursework, assignments will be posted online, and everything that you will be submitting to me will also be posted online. That is not through email, but through the college's uh, classroom platform site, which is known as Brightspace. But I will also be hosting, if we have enough turnout, I will be hosting weekly optional Zoom sessions where we can come together and talk about some of the stuff that we're reading and go over some of the assignments, connect to each other, connect to me. And we will be having those on Monday evenings at 6 o'clock. They are not required. If you are able to attend, I've listed on the syllabus and on Brightspace the requirements that you have to do in order to participate in the Zoom session and get points for doing so. All right. You're certainly welcome to attend anytime that you want, but in order to get points for it, you will have to follow those certain rules. And as long as I have regular attendance of at least 7 students, I will continue to host those Zoom sessions throughout the summer session. Okay. But as I said, everything that we have is posted on the college's Brightspace site that you can access through the student portal. Hopefully by now most of you have worked with Brightspace, and this shouldn't be a problem for you. But if you haven't, please email me right away so that I can help you get sort of an orientation on those things. I do have some Brightspace videos posted that I will be sending out, and they will be a part of our week 1 assignments. But if you are already familiar with Brightspace, this won't be a problem for you. Just make sure that you have your student ID and password because you will need that to access Brightspace. Do not wait until the last minute to find that out. Once the summer session starts, you won't have time to sort all of that out. Okay, so make sure that you're able to access Brightspace, and if you haven't done so before, that maybe you would take some time now before the beginning of the session to explore it and make yourself familiar with it. Um, Although this is an online course, that should not be confused with it being a self-paced course, right? Sometimes students get confused about that, but this is absolutely not a self-paced course. There will be weekly readings, weekly assignments posted on Brightspace that you must submit by the due date. Um, then those due dates are going to be Sundays at 6 p.m. Okay, I cannot more strongly encourage you not to wait until the last minute to get these things done. This is a summer session, which we have essentially taken 15 weeks and shoved into 5. Okay, and so it's very intense. It's a very intense learning experience, and you can get behind very quickly. Okay, in fact, when you first look at the first couple of weeks, you might get overwhelmed, right? Because it does look like a lot. And I'm trying to do two things there. First, get you up to speed on the technology and the requirements of the course, as well as get started on the content of the course. In a 15-week semester, I can spread that out over the first couple of weeks. We don't have time to do that, right, in a summer session. However, I want to assure you that if you can get through the first 2 or 3 weeks and stay up to date on all of those things, the workload is going to get less in the final weeks. All right, so just make sure that you are staying up to date. Hopefully, you got my previous email and you've already started reading the novel and started taking those quizzes, and you're already ahead of the game, right? But if not, just make sure you don't wait until Sunday to get all of this stuff done. Okay. I will be posting weekly announcements to remind you of what is due, but you will be able to find all of the assignments and reading assignments um, posted under the respective learning modules and week numbers on Brightspace. Okay, the best way to get a hold of me, actually the only way to get a hold of me outside of the optional Zoom sessions, is through my Suffolk email account, goodT@sunysuffolk.edu, posted both on the syllabus and on Brightspace. Um, Remember, though, you can only email me using your Suffolk email accounts, right? I cannot talk to you about the course if you are not on the Suffolk email. Do not use Brightspace. I've said this in my syllabus. It is too confusing. I will not be responding to any Brightspace emails or Brightspace instant messages, right? So make sure that you email me on my email account, a SUNY email account, using your SUNY Suffolk email account. Now, I will be regularly checking emails Tuesdays through Thursdays, 9 to noon. Okay, I'll just be always on email and will generally be able to get back to those emails very quickly. If you email me at other times, that's fine. There just might be a longer delay. Just as a note, I do not check emails on Sundays. Again, my reminder, do not wait until the last minute to get started on your assignments, because I will not be able to answer questions on those assignments if you wait until Sunday to get started on them. Okay. Another thing to point out is that I will be posting links to the short stories and poems that we are using in this class, but you will need to purchase or rent the novel and the play that we are reading this session. Again, I encourage you to get them right away, get started on the novel, right away. I have already opened up the Brightspace course for you, as well as the quizzes on the novel that you can start taking now. My quizzes are open book. They are not timed. They are not, however, open Google or open Chat GPT, right? So you must get the answers to the quiz questions from your reading and your interpretation of your reading. Okay, so that's it. I think I've covered everything to get you started. But if you have any questions, make sure that you email me right away, and I'll be following up this video with other videos for the course on Brightspace, and hopefully things that will help you understand the literature and other things that we'll be talking about, such as writing assignments in this course. Okay, I can't wait to work with you. I hope I get to meet most of you on the Zoom sessions. Okay, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.